What's up, everybody? Ashley here for Southern Plains Life, and today we're going to talk about house foundations and how they're going to get repaired and some of the problem areas that I'm having currently with my house. It's been a couple of years since the problems have started, and we're just now getting around to fixing it. And I'm going to take you into the master room and show you where some of the problems are. We're going to show you right here. As you can see, we have one crack running right through here. It's pretty long. It's probably the longest one we have right here. It started about 2 years ago. And if you come into the inside part of it, right here, you can see that the crack goes long on both sides. And then we also can't shut the door. That's as far as it shuts right there. So today we're going to start the repair right now. I had a couple companies come out and do estimates. We had some peer people come out and take a look, and two companies that did force injection. We were choosing the force injection just because it's less invasive on the house, and plus the piers are usually good for your stem wall, not for your interior walls. If we did piers, they would have to cut about 1 foot hole in our foundation, which is very aggressive for our foundation. And if we use the force injection, they're using about a 3/16 hole in our foundation, and they can actually drill between the grout and the tile. And the holes are much smaller in our wood floors. So I'm gonna take you around, show you a couple of other little areas here in the house. This one here is in the kitchen area. It actually was the first one that started. But as you can see up here, it's another one. Now this one's not on the other side of the house, on the other side of the wall, but it does keep us from shutting the door. This one started about a year after we moved into the house, and this was a new construction house. We were the first people to own it, so it's kind of disappointing that it's already doing this. In our living room, you can see this crack right here starting. This is a pretty long wall here. It's also on the other side. So you can see we already have several cracks right here. We have about 9 doors on our house right now that won't close. So not only is it also affecting a lot of doors, it's also cracking tile on our house. And I'll show you some of that here in a second. As we go through the house, we can see more cracks right here. There's one on the other side also. And also it's happening in the kids' rooms also. You can see right in here in this bathroom here, it's starting to crack right there, it's starting to show it. This is the latest one right here. And then when we move it to the pantry door, although we don't have any cracks off the pantry door itself is not shutting. So this seems to be an internal problem. It seems like the house is falling towards the living room here to the center of the house. So the walls are kind of enclosing right here. More cracking in this area of the house right here. As you can tell, this door's not shutting either. It's on the complete opposite side of the house of the master bedroom. So everything's kind of running towards the center of the house as the cracks are coming. So there's some other areas in the house right there. As you can see, we got some cracking going along. It's pretty much, most of the corners have, interior corners have some problems. Again, here's going into the office. You can see that crack right there. And you'll end up having to drill through the engineered hardwood through here. It's fairly inexpensive compared to the tile, and it's not a very big room. So if it is too bad, then we'll go ahead and replace this area here. All right, some of the tile problems we're having right now are, as you can see coming through here, it's kind of spidered a little bit as we follow it along through here. And this is about a 3-foot run of cracked tile. Then also, as we walk through the house, we can see the line here and following the grout. Then also this tile here cracked out. Then the gaps between the tile and the floorboards, they have gotten increasingly wider through the years. So when they start to work, what they're going to do, they're going to drill in between the grout lines here. That way I can go back and match the grout and fill those holes. That way it's not so evasive with the tile, because this tile is discontinued and it's all through the house, so there's no way I could be able to replace all the holes that they drilled through the tile. So I would end up having to re-tile the house, and right now that's not what we're in the budget for. So that's one reason why we went with the less evasive force injection instead of drilling the 1x1 holes and cutting through the cement and putting the actual piers in. So right now, that's kind of our way forward. Okay, I showed you the problems that we're having with our house, the cracks in the walls and the tile, and the doors not shutting. So on the next video, I'm going to show you when the work actually starts working, when we start pulling back the carpet, they start drilling and doing the force injection. So if you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button and please subscribe. Thank you.